Week 1 is here, baby. Vikings versus Bengals. We're going to go ahead and break this thing down, starting with the Bengals defense first. Now, Trey Hendrickson versus Rashad Hill. That's the matchup that I'm not going to say I'm looking forward to the most. In fact, if you're a Vikings fan like myself, you should be scared shitless of it. Rashad Hill, it's probably going to be bad. Just don't be too much of a total disaster. Now, if the Bengals are going to sneak away with the win on Sunday, this is one of the reasons why. Trey Hendrickson. In fact, I think this was last year, if I'm not mistaken, watching Saints film in preparation for Vikings versus Saints preview. This one guy just kept popping off my TV screen. I said, who is this guy? It was Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson is a beast. Dude's got a motor on him like it's no tomorrow. Now, the interior offensive line for the Vikings, you have to be locked in. DJ Reader, he's not bad as well. And Sam Hubbard, he's a nice pass rusher in his own right. But going up against Brian O'Neill, I firmly believe that O'Neill should win that battle as far as neutralizing the pass rush. With that said, if you're Kirk Cousins throwing passes to the right, keep in mind, Sam Hubbard uses his length. He will absolutely jump up and knock the football down. So if you are making those passes to the right, maybe put a little bit more air up under it just to get it over the top more than you're used to. Now, if you can get to the second level, especially if you're Dalvin Cook, I mean, we're talking about guys like Akeem Davis-Gaither, Jermaine Pratt, and I know the Bengals, they're hoping for a big year too from Logan Wilson, but I'm sorry, their linebackers just do not scare me. Now, when you look at their secondary, Mike Hilton, he's basically the replacement for Mackenzie Alexander. He's a true slot corner. They signed this free agency period from the formerly of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's a true slot corner. He can cause disruptions in the screen game. He can make open tackles. He can cause some problems in pass coverage. And if you're not aware, if you're not paying attention, he can absolutely rush the passer. He's a sneaky sneaks that one. But if I'm Kirk Cousins, I would probably do my best to just avoid him at all costs, especially if you got guys like Eli Apple and Chidobe Awuzie guarding our receivers. Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen should take flight. 9 to 10 targets each. Come on, man. No excuses. Although I will say, they have this safety by the name of Jesse Bates III. Let me tell you something about this guy. I'll still take Harrison Smith over Jesse Bates III. But this dude, he reminds me, there was this game I used to play. I think it was either in high school or junior high. Don't remember. I think it was on PS2. It was a game called NFL Street. It was a playoff of NBA Street. And then there were times in that game you throw the ball, and while the ball is in the air, it's like time would just slow down. And you see this one dude just moving super fast. Like, how is he able to do that? Jesse Bates III is a problem. He's a true ball hawk. With that said, I think the Vikings should take advantage of the rest of the corners, Eli Apple and Chidobe Awuzie, and get to the second level, and it should be curtains for this Bengals defense. As far as their offense is concerned, Joe Burrow, how's he going to look returning after suffering the ACL tear last year? Tell you what, if I'm the Vikings defense, the number one focus should be, hopefully, to neutralize the help of Joe Mixon. So Michael Pierce, Dalvin Tomlinson, Danielle Hunter on the edge. You got to dominate. Put all the pressure on their second-year quarterback out of LSU. Now, their offensive line is better than last year. Jonah Williams at left tackle still, he's decent. Quentin Spain, he's now at his natural position at left guard. And they did sign Riley Reif, formerly of the Minnesota Vikings. He's their right tackle. Their offensive line is better, but the Vikings' defensive line should win this battle. Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, if you're the Vikings secondary, lock in on those guys. They are dangerous. Jamar Chase, listen, man, I feel bad for the guy. He's been having the case of drops in the preseason. You're a first-round draft pick, so there's a lot of pressure on him. And I think I saw a quote somewhere that he says something along the lines of, paraphrasing here, the football at the pro level is different compared to the football at the college level. So he's probably in his own head, maybe even so much so that he's like, when the ball comes his way, oh, man, don't drop it again. Don't fuck this up. I feel for the guy. I really hope that he has a successful rookie season starting week 2. Because this Sunday, the Vikings defense going to be on that ass, baby. Oh, you better not drop it. If I'm Harrison Smith, Patrick Peterson, oh, you better not drop it. About to get the smackdown. Oh, 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 oh. I'm going to say the Vikings, and listen, I've learned a long time ago, when everything seems to be laid out for the Vikings to win, this could be a trap game, man. Don't be shocked if the Bengals gives us troubles. That's all I'm trying to say. But I'm going to say the Vikings will win this game 23-14 Vikings. I will actually be live streaming on this channel during the game. Join us. Have a good time. Have some drinks, whatever. Talk your shit. Vikings versus Bengals on Sunday. We'll see you then. Enjoy the game, everybody.